everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a book review. I really don't go anywhere in order to do a video. I can do some stuff, but there's too many people in the house. So, hopefully I can find work soon, and that would be all. So don't mind the light, don't mind anything. This is just going to be a review. So I've read 5 books, and this one. So, I'm going to talk about them in the roll. I got 4 stars, and I got 1 5-star. So I was able to get the 1 5-star, and you know what? I can use my phone now, and I'll go to Goodreads and find and see what ones what one. Okay, so. So I gave Night Shift by Annie Cowan 4 stars. I gave Heartstopper by Alice Ullman 4 stars. No, I gave them 5 stars. Okay, so I got 2 5 stars. I forgot. So 5-star. Forever Never by Lucy Score. I gave that one 4 star. I gave Done and Dusted 5 stars, so I got 2 5 stars, and I gave Swift and Saddle. Swift and Saddle is actually supposed to be 4.5 stars, but I actually gave it, but it actually I'm still having difficulty, working it. So working Goodreads when it comes to the reading. So okay. Anyways. So back to business. So with Swift and Saddle and Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, it's a trilogy. The 3rd one comes out in November, and these two. This one just came out. Sorry. So talk about Done and Dusted first. So Done and Dusted is about Clementine, i.e. Emmy Ryder. She is the youngest child of 3, and she becomes a riding horse. Like, she does the rodeo stuff and all that. That's my mom's cat. Well, my stepdad's cat, Callie. She got into an accident. It scared her, and she hasn't been able to get into the saddle. So she decided to come home, and she's always wanted to escape. She bumps into Luke Brooks, who is a farmhand, and he is the best friend of her older brother, and he's always been part of the family. She's had a crush on him. He has a crush on her. And he owns a bar, a Dingy bar. Finds out that the bar was actually owned by his biological father, who didn't stood up to the plate. She lost her mom when she was young. And, she comes home, she sees Luke again, and without giving much away, well, they do end up together. It's a romance novel. But, yeah, I give this one a 5-star. I like it. I can't wait till November. I can wait because it's springtime right now. It's March, and I really want summer, even though it's bound to get hot and wet. But she falls for Luke. They see each other in secret because they don't want the older brother to find out, and then finds out the older brother is basically fine with it at the end. Mind you, he does punch Luke. That was a spoil. I'll put spoilers in the description box. But other than that, I finished this one day. I couldn't put it down. Next book is Swift and Saddle. This is about the second oldest, Wes. He is basically the brains of the ranch. It is called... They're all from Wyoming, and he is basically Rebel Blue Ranch. That's what it's called. And he wants to open a guest suite, well, guest houses. And he asks Teddy, who is... The next book's about Teddy and Gus. Sorry. And they... So Ada comes, and she has baggage. She was married before the ex-husband divorced her. She didn't think she was good enough. So basically they start working together. He falls, she falls, but she doesn't want to react to it, and she doesn't think that it'll work out, that he would just leave and she'll be left alone again. But at the end they end up together. I gave this one a 4.5 star. It really didn't hit. I can't wait till November. I so want that other book. It's gonna be actually called I like the relationship between Teddy and Gus. Lost and Lassoed. I love it. They bug each other. So the other book I've been really reading. So if you hear noises in the back, that's basically my niece. So Forever Never, I gave this one dang it, I think it was a 4-star. Yes, gave this one a 4-star. It seemed kind of worse in the end, but it was still good. Okay, so I have two things, but they're dirty. So Forever Never is about, what's her name? Remy, who returns to her basically home on a lake, because it's like a secluded, with only about like 500 people living there. And she runs back home because she gets herself into some trouble. And she basically has... Well, she doesn't say anything. She comes home injured after getting into a car accident. She's also asthmatic, so she has that in common with me. I'm asthmatic too. And then she meets back up with Brick Callahan, and he has a crush on her, but he was married to her best friend, and then they got divorced, and so now he's single. And he lives off of stew during the winter, because you have to... Hopefully my sister can put noise and cancellation in the back. I want this video to go up tomorrow, so I'm trying to get this done. And then maybe I can do another video, start another video. So I really did like this one. I was laughing because of what she was saying. Okay, I'll first say, take it as it is. Okay. He led the way in a hurry to get her out of his house, out of his head. At the front door, he spotted the bag on the floor and grabbed it. "You look tired," she observed. "Are you okay?" She was looking at his crotch again. Only this time her tongue darted out and she licked her lower lip. His cock twitched in reaction, and she made a strangled little noise. A man could only take so much torture. "Fine, great, good." He held the bag out to her. "Here, what's in the bag?" she asked, looking at it as if it was addressing his... she was addressing his dick. "Meat, it's for you." I can't get over that. Like, if you had a dirty mind, you would know what it means. Meat. This is so bad. And then she's like... And then on page 61, that was actually page 45. So on page 61, I'm sure there's a lot more. I have these books for a while now. I have a lot. I have like over 20. What would you like? I'm at 2 bars. It doesn't have a lot of fuel in it.
Is St. Mary's closest to Dollarama? So next week try to get taken to Dollarama real quick so we can get us some more chips because we're kind of low.
How much money do you have?
$20 to get enough chips.
Oh.
If they have.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Fuel's gotta be put in. Okay? Just listen. Just listen. Just listen.
Yeah.
You distribute 5.
Okay, that's fine. That's gonna say.
And if you take my bank card out of my wallet, you can put 10 in, and that'll give us 15 for fuel.
Okay.
5.
So you want to do
10.
like? So you want me to put? So you want?
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe is your account minus?
No, my account's not minus.
Okay, well, okay. So dear Josephine Baker in heaven. Wait a minute. That's it. Then she just happened to notice that the baseball bat of wood he was sporting in the tight uniform pants. Dear Josephine Baker in heaven, she couldn't have been more hypnotized by the obscene length of Dick if he had taken it out and swung it back and forth in front of her eyes. I can't get over that. I cannot get over that. It's so good. So totally worth the 4 stars. But it's a good book. It's not action packed, but it does have some good moments. But yeah. The next, well, I think I read that one, but I read this one in between. It's just Heartstopper Volume 5. It's good. Yeah, I gave this one a 5 star, and it was really good. I didn't mind it. I do recommend it for younger people, and it's just basically about, it's Nick's last year and he's about to go to university, and he doesn't want to leave Charlie, but he doesn't want to leave his mom, and obviously he doesn't want to leave Charlie, but everyone's telling him that he should choose a university of his choice that he wants, and he wants to go to Leeds at the end because they have a rugby team and he wants to play rugby. At the beginning, he wanted to go to Kent because Kent was closer to where his mom is and Charlie is, because he didn't want to leave Charlie. And then Charlie's having difficulties because of his mental health, his eating disorder, and his being there the year without Nick. Anyways, I'm back. Anyways, whatever my sister would get rid of, she would get rid of. So he goes on a university road trip with his friends, and then he sees all this. Wait a minute, I just already said that. So Charlie's having was basically, it was suggested he sign up for head boy because they have the head boy over there and over in UK in Kent area. So he okay, yeah, I'm so okay. So they like basically they need, well, they should learn, well, they'll be doing long distance, just like what? Where's my keys? Oh, I should really be hanging them up. Check my bag. No, in the pockets.
Do you want to get my G2? I'll just take your car.
No, you won't. That's not happening.
My G2? You'll trust me. We'll have whole gas in it.
Okay.
I'm online.
I just won't let you guys just, this is more likely to be deleted. So 5-star. Totally agree with. Totally think that. I keep forgetting what I'm saying. She's wearing my the child's wearing my jacket and everything. Okay, but anyways. I recommend. I'm just gonna say it that way. I'm sure in the last clip I said some stuff about it, about Charlie and Nick having trouble, thinking that they will have trouble. Well, I don't know. Either way, next one is Night Shift. It's about Night Shift by and so typical romance novel trope. Shy bookworm spends her nights working in the library until the local hot guy walks in, pursues her to take off her glasses and let her hair down, and passion issues. Never going to happen tonight, right? That's why rom-coms are just fantasy, at least until you live in one. Not me. Kendall Holiday is a university student. She's studying English Lit, and she works at the library on the weekends, night shift. And she is working this one night, Friday night, and she is reading The Mafia Princess, and it's a romance, and it has smut in it. I have to get a new institution book from Stephen King. Has some dirtiness on it. So, anyways, she is working the she's working the night shift, and he comes in, and he's injured from, he's the star, Vincent. Yes, Vincent, the school's star basketball captain, is in need of help finding a poetry book because he has an assignment due that Monday. He wasted the last minute. Reminds me of my nephew. Excuse me. But he's not in college. He's actually just in high school. His name is Vincent Knights, and he walks in, and it's like basically jock, bookworm, meets up, gets together, but a lot of miscommunication and a lot of too much thinking on her part. She's read way too many books. I like to read too, but so she helps him, and then he asks her to help him, to tutor him so he can basically stay on the basketball team. But he's not that stupid, actually. And he likes her. And his friends try, and her friends try, and a lot of miscommunication with the friends. I gave this a 4-star. It is really good. Any young person, and it's a Wattpad. It's on Wattpad. So 4.5. So I've had 2 4.5 stars, 1 4.5 star, and 2 4 stars. And I have another crap load. I have like over, let me see how many books I have out of the library. Basically 28 books, and these books are all due soon. Mind you, this book is due before, and I've had this out 3 times, so I just haven't read it. So keep saying so a lot, but that is but as of right now, I'm just going to be doing book reviews. I'm not really doing anything. I'm also planning on trying to go back to schools to get like office administration to get a job. So I'm trying to do that, and then I gotta get my car fixed before I can do long distance. So I bugs are back out. I think they're getting confused because we're supposed to get snow on Monday when the kids go back to school. So let's see what happens. Anyways, but I gotta take a picture so I can. Oh, I can just take a picture with my phone. But I am. Oh, I'm all over the place. So, just right now, it's gonna be basically just book reviews, and I know I did some, but I have 2 books. I know I was taken from a jar. Like I have. There it is. Oh. Too many books. Not enough bookcases. I have this. But right now I need to get. My nephew Liam likes to get me books from the library from his school. So he got me 2 books that it needs to be read by Monday. So these 2. I started this one. I am on page 36. So I want to get these 2 done. So these 2 will be in a different vlog. These won't be in these vlogs. This book review. But I am gonna more likely after my sister takes the footage off and I can get this up for tomorrow, I can start a new one. And then tomorrow I want to start up my podcast and get my podcast back up and going. But this is what I'm using right now for the library books. Where I just stick the names on. Where I printed them off and like I read them. Certain books. But yeah, I have to get some stuff done. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and if you like this video, hit the like button. If you wanna subscribe, hit the subscribe button. I did that all long. So hit the subscribe button if you want notifications for when I upload. The uploads are gonna be sporadic, well, mostly Sundays, but there might be some videos during the week if I finish books, so I can return them to the library. And if there's any other books, like book videos that I can do, I'm sure by summer I can start doing some footage outside and everything and talk about books. But I really do have to go and take a cover picture for the anyways, will let you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.